Today on Dog Grooming with Elizabeth, Jen, I'm showing you one of my favorite dog grooming techniques to remove knots and mats fast without shaving the coat down. This grooming tutorial focuses on saving the coat, shaping the legs, and making brushing much easier for both the groomer and the dog.
For those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Jenn, professional dog groomer since 2010.
So to get right into it, here I'm going to see how I brushed out the dog, but the dog still has some mats. Okay, so if this dog had mats that was all the way down to the skin, touching the skin, like really tight onto the skin, then I would suggest you shave the dog. But this pup here always comes in with some mats, but look how far my comb can come. So I'll wash the dog, okay? I'll wash the dog and then I'll dry the dog, and I can see with my dryer, I can see that there's separation happening, but there's mats in there, but there's separation happening, and the dryer does help to get rid of some of that knotting. This is more like knotting than mats. When we talk about mats, we talk about really stuck on mats. Guys, I'm just letting you know that you can become a member if ever you enjoy full grooms. See you there. I'm going to actually give the dog a cut, and I'm going to cut right through with my scissors. Even though I did not brush the dog out, this is how I do it to try to satisfy my client, still give my client that nice little cut instead of having to shave. Again, if this dog was matted to the skin, and you'll see that before putting the dog in the bath, you can assess and you can have a look at what it's looking like. And then you would shave. But what I'm doing is I'm just cutting all around. I'm going to cut short. But I'm cutting right into the mats. And then after that, I'll do some brushing. Because if you try to do all the brushing and taking all of the knots out, you're going to be wasting a lot of your time and a lot of the dog's time. And you're going to be stressing yourself out, and you're going to be stressing the dog. So you don't want to do that. So what you do want to do is to cut nice and short. If, like I usually give a 13, this is what I gave him on his body here. He doesn't usually mat up on his body. If you're going to be, you have a set size that you usually do, you might go a little shorter, and let the client know, look, I had to go shorter. There was a lot of matting. I needed to cut through those knots. So I want you guys to see in real time how I get this done, because you see, look at all this. See that? Okay, so the reason why I do this also is because when you're cutting through the knots, some of the knots get cut completely out. Some of them get cut just like halfway through. But what that does is it helps open up that mat, and you can brush right through that afterwards. Easy peasy, right? See, some of those are just snapping through. Now let's try with the brush and see what's going on here. There may be some knots that are a little deeper, and you may need to cut out, and that might make a hole in the pattern. But you need to let the client know, this is the best we could do with the situation, or else I would have had to shave. This is what I do. There's minimal brushing this way. And remember, when you're brushing, you don't touch the skin. You tap and pull up and away, okay? You don't brush the skin because you're gonna cause burns. Now see how uneven it is after I've brushed through? That's because I've brushed through some of those mats and those knots. So your brushing time, see? Just a little here. You might want to come back in, do a little more cutting. Now I'm just cutting away. There's nothing perfect right now. I'm just trying to get to all those knots. I will make everything look a lot nicer once everything's out. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And we're going to do the front leg also. See, all these mats are now pretty much gone. I was going to say gone, but There's that one there. You got the back of the leg here, so we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold the knee. The way I do that, I have my thumb holding the back end here, and I have my finger here. I'm just locking that knee. I'm not forcing anything, I'm just holding the knee in place so that he doesn't bend the knee, okay? Or pull it away from me. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm doing my little C shape here like that. Give it a little brush, see what's going on. I gotta come up here and take some of this out here first because I'm not seeing very well. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna do the inside. See again, we've got some knotting, but the knot is not touching the skin. And we don't have to brush that out. If it's not touching, sorry for that. If it's not touching the skin, that means we can just come cut right through it like that. See? There, still some more. You might want to go a little shorter. I'm going a little shorter. Again, some little pesky knots might be just sitting there and being too close to the skin, so I might have to cut, cut a hole in the pattern. But that's fine. This is not, we're not doing any competitive grooming here. We're just, giving the client what the client's asking for, a clean and shorter haired dog. Okay? So see how easy that was? See how we got all of that done? No more knots, look. See, no more knots. Now I'm gonna come perfect that afterwards. I'm gonna come make it nice and clean afterwards, but this video is about me showing you how to get through all of these mats without having to overbrush and whatnot. So I'm gonna come do that afterwards off camera. I just wanna show you how I get all this done, just for the purpose of this video. See, we got some more here. We're gonna do the side first. I usually like to do the side here. So I'm gonna brush up. He's okay here. He's not bad here, so there's no matting there. I'm just gonna come in and give him a, whoops, turn. I'm just gonna come and cut this down here. Okay, so we're going straight down to the table, guys. Fluff everything back up, go straight down to the table. Okay, so now we're gonna do the front. This leg doesn't look too matted, too knotted. Maybe I should go to the other leg. Let me see first. What's going on here? Ugh. Yeah, there's not much matting, but there is some just the same. See, it's not touching the skin. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Right straight up into those mats, into those knots. We don't need to brush that out. I'm gonna do underneath here, same thing, see? It's knotted up, you don't need to brush that. Don't brush it, just cut it. Watch that little toe there, the toe underneath also. Do the same thing here. Again, just for the sake of the video, I'm just showing you how this is all done. This is not a video about finishing. This is a video about taking away the knots and mats without having to overly brush. Okay? So this is how I do this part. If you want to see more finished videos, I have hundreds of them. So you can go watch my videos. There's enough videos up there for lots of learning. See, there's more knots and mats in here. And they are not touching the skin. See, you always check, get yourself a comb like this. This is a metal comb. It's got two different sides, smaller, closer teeth and further, teeth further apart. Do the same thing here. I'm always keeping his head up and away from the scissors. I'm going right down into that leg. And watch this, guys. I'm gonna show you. Okay, let's look, let's see. Did I get those? Yes, I got a good portion of them. Still some there. Now under here, you need to shave. Shave with a 10 blade, right under there. Okay, you don't want to go and try to cut with your scissors. You're going in there blindly. It's hard to see under there. And often those mats are really stuck to the skin. Okay? Great. So we got right through this leg. You want to watch the next one? There. Okay. You want another one here? We're going to do another one. We're not perfecting anything yet. We're not. Oh boy, but I do want to go in and perfect. Lift your head. That's me. Just want to go in there and make it all look nice and perfect. Oh, before showing you the next leg, see this leg is all nice and done. Up, up. See here, I left you guys this little mat here that I was seeing. See, I can pull away from the skin. This mat is away from the skin. So I'm not saying not to brush out at all. When you start, I give it a good brush, and whatever sticks and stays and doesn't want to come, I'm just gonna cut right through. Use your dematter, your little slicker brush here, and I just tap and pull away, and see how much easier that was. The dog had zero pain going through all that brushing. Now, I've been doing this technique for just about a year now. It's just something I learned, I discovered for myself how to make things a lot easier on me and on the dog. You always have to try to adjust to situations, and, as you gain experience, you always find little tricks. There. Oh, this one, see? So if there's a mat that's too deep in there, you got to go in a little deeper. And as I said, even if it creates a hole, it's fine. It's just fine. You let the client know, look, there's a little hole there. Okay, I'm going to do this leg here. Okay, so see up here, there's a lot over here, so check this out here. I'm going to do the same thing. Now this mat is not touching the skin, so I like to be able to come in and just get rid of it all. I'm just randomly cutting. This is just random cutting. You okay, hon? Sorry. What you doing? Huh? No, that's okay. Everything's okay. He's fine. Let's do this again. I'm just randomly cutting. See, because when I used my comb, my adjustment comb, I couldn't get through that. Of course, I gave the dog a brush first, but I couldn't get through that. I figured I'll just save it to show everyone, because this is the way to do it if you want to keep length. If you're too scared, there's another thing that I do. If you're too scared to cut the skin, what I might do sometimes is just come in with my comb like this. So you're protecting the skin, and you can come in and loosen up your comb just a little so you can get into that knot. This is just another way that I like to get in there. And I got just enough off to be able to come in and give it a light tap and brush. And look at that, guys, everything gone. Look at that. Oops, except for that part. Everything else was gone except for that one. Talk too fast. There. See? See? All gone. Now we're going to adjust the leg. Here. Do we have any knots here? Let's look at this. More in there. So you're saving time on your time. You're saving time. You're saving your arm, because all this brushing, believe me, after 15 years of doing this, we're going on 16, guys. We're going on 16 years. After all this time, I do have shoulder problems. And you want to minimize all those little problems. As much for yourself as for the dog. You don't want your dog coming in being so stressed out that, you know, you can't even groom the dog because he's too stressed and he doesn't, you know, he's panting away and they got to give him medications. Mind you, there are dogs that it's like that. There are dogs that it's like that where they have to take medications, and doesn't necessarily mean it's because of the grooming that they've become anxious. Some dogs are just so anxious. It's crazy. I've seen all kinds of different characters. So there's more knots here. Here, lift your head, honey. Now the dog keeps bringing the head down, so I would advise you bring this up just a bit to help a little. I'll still pop his head down a bit, but sorry. My lighting here, my light, it's not working right now, so I don't know why. I got to figure that out. Okay, maybe something's burnt or something. So there was a mat there. I'm cutting right through here. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And you're invited to become a member to watch my full grooming sessions. And if you feel up to it, you can watch the next video in my Up Next videos right here. Till then, guys, bye for now. Bye!